Well, the humidity still a factor on this fall afternoon, but no rain in the forecast. That's the good news as you look inside Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Well, this defense for the Colts, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game, because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
And now Love going to change things up. In motion right, that's Dell. Here's Love. He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan. Big strides. Look at him go.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Brevin Jordan,
his 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Jaguars need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead.
Michael Badgley on for the extra point. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. Dot.
Now it's Burrow. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Here we go. Dot.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. Christian Gonzalez up to make the play. You look at this Jaguar defense.
They were fantastic a week ago in the win over Houston.
I lost count of the number of turnovers that were occurring in that game, right? I mean, I had a clicker going after a while. 5, 6, 7, 8. It was unbelievable. There haven't been that many turnovers or takeaways, however you want to say, in the game since the Reagan administration. This is absolutely unreal.
I was in diapers.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
They'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. And now a decision here on the opening drive. 4th and very short, this part of the field. What do you think they do, CD?
I think you go for it. I think there's a lot of game left to be played. I like the advantage that they're trying to create here early. I say be aggressive and try and get it done.
They'll run with Barkley. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Just enough push up front. He only needed about 6 inches. He didn't get a whole lot more than that.
No, but he made sure he got enough so they didn't have to worry about measuring it or making it even close. Ends up picking up a couple of yards in a situation, as you noted, where he only needed inches.
Burrow looking to pass.
This one goes out wide for Barkley.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
11 MT.
Burrow on play action. He'll buy some time right.
Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
11 common. 11. 11.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. It'll go in the books as a sack and a loss of a yard. But more importantly, it leads to 4th down. I was waiting for them to get there first because the momentum they carried from last week, unbelievable. They had a snowman, 8 sacks.
You were surprised that it took this long, and this isn't that long, truthfully. But here's the thing. If you've seen that on tape, your offensive line is going to have to ask for help. Tight end has to stay in. If you use a fullback, keep him in. Make sure you have extra people to try and keep your quarterback upright. Didn't work on that play.
Burrow going for it on 4th. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown.
Quez Watkins,
30 yards.
And the Colts are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
Point after try forthcoming. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
Glove. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin.
And he takes a pop at the end of that one. It'll be a gain of about 4. Love wants to shift things around.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now they'll change things up.
Now a first down carry by Jones.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15.
Love looking to throw it. And he's got Jordan complete right side.
Touchdown, Jaguars!
Brevin Jordan
with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Jaguars have taken the lead.
Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT.
It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball is going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Here we go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Gun. Dot.
Quick throw caught by Godwin.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
16 more on that one and another first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
I'm fine, ready?
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Dot.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
2nd and 9.
Here we go. Dot.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
11 MT, take. 11 MT, 11 common. 11. 11. Dot.
Now it's Burrow. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who could make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
12. 11 MT, take. 11 mighty. Dot.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. He's up over 50 yards receiving now in this first half. It's a first down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Saquon Barkley hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Love, he's going to change the play here. And now an audible here into something else. Love going to give it up on the touch pass.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Love going to give this one to Jones.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Aaron Jones with career touchdown number 70. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good.
And the lead is now 21-14.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10.
Rolling to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
Now a 2nd and 10.
11 MT, Kate. 11 MT, Kate. 11 Mighty. 11 Mighty. 11, 11. 11 MT, 11 MT. Stop.
Burrow will throw.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes.
Now 3rd down and very long.
11 Thomas. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
They go play action with Burrow.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Returning it, here's Hamler.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Here's 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
76 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
They'll try and run for it with Jones.
That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
And McLaurin, the motion man right. And they'll get it forward to him on the touch pass.
And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
And now Love going to change things up.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Jones will get it into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is, I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
And these guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
To Barkley on the check down. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going.
Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
11 MT tape. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Now Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11 Thomas. Stop.
Here's Burrow. Trucks over him. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss.
Here we go.
And they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage.
11, 11, 11.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
11 MT tank. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11, 11, 11, 11.
He'll look to throw. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
11 MT.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
11, 11, 11.
They'll set up a throw. Being chased out left. They'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
11 MT tape.
Now back to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
11, 11, 11. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11, 11. 11 MT. 11 MT.
They'll set up to throw. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Here we go. 11 Thomas. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Burrow. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
11 MT tape.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Steps away to his left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Chris Godwin in the final seconds of the first half. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and they're within 7 now at 28-21.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. Final play of the half. Love slings this deep for McLaurin.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Now he's free at the 35. He may go.
And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD.
A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
A try here for the extra point. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the 2nd half will commence from the 30-yard line. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
Here we go.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Now it's Burrow. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Here we go. 12. 11. Stop.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
11 MT. Stop.
Burrow looking to pass. Escaping the pressure right.
Got a man. That's Ayuk. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 45-yard line.
They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
11.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Burrow. And that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
11.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. The Colts send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Hamler now on the return. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. An inside give to Jones. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. To pass, here's Jordan Love. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Up the middle, Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Well, Love wants to shift things around. Now on 2nd and 13. Love. Caught on the right side by Jones.
Wrap up.
Still moving. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A Jacksonville 1st down on a pickup of 17.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
So 2 1st downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. A give to Jones. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
2nd and 12, operating from the 39. Now they'll audible to something else. And McLaurin, the motion man right. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7 left.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 41-yard line. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. They go back to the ground with Jones. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Come on,
2nd down, another shot for Jones.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
Back to 60. Drop ball 80. 18, Pioneer.
Throwing. Love.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 21. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA. The give is to Jones. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Now 2nd and 5.
Again, it's Jones. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now Jones. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Aaron Jones.
A 9-yard touchdown run.
And the Jaguars have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Extra point by Badgley, up and good.
And they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.
11 MT, 11 MT. 12, 12, 12.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
11 Tommy. 12, 12, 12.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Love, he's going to change the play here.
Now Jones. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
This 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll go again to Jones. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And now they'll shift things around.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And that's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly. And that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived at the receiver. Big-time read, big-time play.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
70 Ranger.
Love from the gun.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Let's go.
They'll run it with Jones. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
At the 6-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Check, check.
They'll try again with Jones. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Chap 60, chap 60.
Love. They'll roll him out right. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Jordan Love taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Jags are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Gun, gun. Dot. 11, 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. 12, 12, 12. Dot.
Throwing, Burrow. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard. Long day in the pocket for their quarterback.
Flushed out right.
And that one into the hands of Ayuk downfield.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
2 timeouts remaining, but time is of the essence. Down 2 scores. It's 1st and 10.
11 MT, 11 MT, 11 Thomas. 11, 11. 11 Thomas. Dot.
Burrow. And that one too wide and incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Here's Burrow. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10.
11 MT, 11 MT. 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12.
To throw, Burrow.
Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. And they'll get him down 2 yards shy after a pickup of 8. 4th and 2.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a fourth down.
11, 11. 11 mighty. 11.
Here we go. It's Burrow on fourth down. Flush to his right. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Badgley on for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
11, Thomas. Here we go. 11, 11, 11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Right back to Chris Godwin. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Jaguars, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gautin. Thanks